how you doing today? We are on the road. And you see the big blue trailer back there. There's 10 big fatties in there. From that guy, Brad and his family were hauling. They let me use their grain truck for my seed oats, so I'm returning the favor and hauling their calves in. Got the kids back there too. A whole truckload, hauling big fat steers and heifers and little tiny fat steers and heifers. Alrighty, we're gonna get these animals down to Weyburn, and we'll bring you back when I get home. I have no idea what we're gonna be up against when we get home, but there's some nasty, ugly weather coming, so we'll be getting ready for that. So talk to you all later. Alrighty guys, how's it going this morning? Hope you're all feeling alright. Anyway, I was saying something about getting a bunch of stuff done yesterday when I got home from hauling cattle, but I didn't get any of it done. Woke up yesterday not feeling that great, and by the time I got home, I was ice cold everywhere. My whole body ached like I was run over by a friggin' freight train. Sat in a super hot tub of water for like an hour trying to warm up. Then went to bed and just literally crashed for about an hour and a half. And even then, like, got back up, but still cold, still lots of pain. I don't know what the fuck I caught, but caught something. Still not feeling great. But it's the next day, and there's a few things I need to get done here today. So, as far as our water tank goes, it's going to be a few days before it's done, because I got to pick up some extra steel for that, for the firebox. And instead of having 4 individual pieces cut to make the box, or 5 or 6 or whatever you want to call it, I'm actually thinking about buying a sheet of plate and having it bent 4 sides. That'll just make it stronger versus an actual weld. So that'll be Monday or Tuesday type of thing in the city. Anyway, I'm in Big Blue here, and it's time to get to work. So Little Blue is done and ready to come home, so we'll see what the weather does later on today, and maybe we'll go and get him home, because it's supposed to turn cold, like minus, what the hell are they saying? Daytime highs of minus 14, but with a 50k wind, it's gonna feel like minus 30 or some damn thing like that, 29. So yeah, it's supposed to get cold and nasty and ugly and so on and so forth. But we got a bunch of feeding to do here this morning, and I got to move some animals around, get ready for this wind and bad weather. So we'll bring you back a little bit later. There. So our 10.5-month-old bull, he'll be a year old right around the 20th of April. I have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's the 20th of April. Sorry, had you guys looking at the ground. But you could see him there. A little red with a little bit of white on his face. He's right there. He got moved in with the big boys. So everybody else in this corral is 3, 4, and Sheriff is the oldest at 5. So he's in here with these guys, and I brought a grain manger over here, so he can have grain with these guys. I'm sure he'll wrestle around a little bit, but I don't think they're gonna wrestle around very much, because these big guys will show him who the boss is real fast. Our bulls haven't had grain all year, so giving them a little bit of grain for a couple months before breeding season starts wouldn't hurt none. Beef them up just a little bit more. But anyway, that's one project done. Talk to you later. Well, putting some straw down here now, guys. Just basically, what are we doing? We're getting ready for this pending storm that's supposed to be hitting us. We're supposed to get like 2 to 3 days worth of fucking wind. And the temperature dropping with wind chill values of as low as minus 30 Celsius again. Well, that's no goddamn fun for anybody. So yeah, we'll get these couple bales of straw put down for these girls out here in the pasture, and then we'll see what happens after that. Talk to you later. Alrighty, there, she's going to check it out now. But that's 2 bales of straw put down, so they'll like that. Now the wind is supposed to start off from the south, and it's kind of getting there already. Today, and as today progresses, then it's actually from the southeast, and then as the day progresses, it switches southwesterly and just turns right around to, at one point over tonight / tomorrow morning, it'll be northwest. We are supposed to get some snow with that. You big fat girls. Starting to see a little bit of jigglies, some springing action. Anyway, the wind will turn to the northwest, and those windbreaks over there with that straw, they'll really appreciate it. Another thing I want to say is thank you to all of our subscribers. Really appreciate everybody that's checking us out. I've always said, like, if somebody wants to chit chat or have a bullshit session or anything like that, don't hesitate to call or text or something like that. If you do your due diligence, I'm sure you can figure out what my cellular number is. And one gentleman actually did. He's a brand new subscriber, Randy Gray. Thank you, Randy. Randy's from the Idaho area. He was searching how to change the hydraulic fluid and filters on a McCormick tractor, and I had a video like 3 years ago on how to do that, and that was the only one he could really find on how to do it. So he was kind of not familiar with the McCormick series tractors, and he said it helped him out. So thank you very much, Randy, for subscribing. Thank you for the chit chat session. That was awesome. One day, who knows, maybe Randy will go for a holiday and he'll end up in Canada and in Saskatchewan, or maybe I'll go for a holiday and end up down in Idaho. I don't know. But anywho, I'm gonna get this thing back home to the yard, unhook the Bale Pro from the tractor, and then it'll be lunchtime. So talk to y'all later. Well, good morning, guys and gals and everybody out there in YouTube land. It is Monday, February the 26th, I believe. Yeah, we got some snow and a little bit of drizzle. It's not very nice out, and it's supposed to get a whole hell of a lot worse. Not what we're used to seeing. I'm just going slow here, letting Big Blue warm up a little bit. We got our heifers moved into our main calving corral. which gives them access into the barn area, loose housing barn area. So we got to feed them a bale, and that's pretty much it, really. CP's got a dock appointment today and then another one on Wednesday, and I got one tomorrow. So we're gonna be in the city all week, basically. Some bitch. And I gotta order that plate and get it bent for my firebox for that water tank. So hopefully I'll get that done today. Still feeling a little bit under the weather, not 100%. I'd say I'm maybe 50%. Still weak and achy. Not sure what the fuck I caught, but whatever it is, I'm willing to give it away because I don't want it anymore. Go through stages of yes, the windows are freaking snowed up a little bit, but go through stages of freaking sweats and then pain, like the whole body is achy, painful. But I don't know how much videoing we're gonna be doing here today, but I'll bring you guys back a little bit later when I go to drop this bale, and we'll take a quick peek at the heifers, and maybe I'll run a bucket load or two out to the cows in the pasture, because as the temperature goes on, or the day goes on, I should say, as the day progresses, the temperature is supposed to drop, and by tonight they are calling for a minus, up as low as minus 34 with wind chill values. So that's not going to be very pleasant, and that's for today, tomorrow, and into Wednesday. And then Wednesday we see a turnaround and it starts warming up a little bit again. So I'll let you go. We'll talk to you later. Well, these girls don't need a bale. These are our first time calving mamas and our second time calving mamas. This is a first timer right here. That one's a second timer. But we just opened the door, so they have the option to come inside if for whatever reason with this weather that is coming, they have the option to come inside here. Yeah, they're gonna shit it all up, but they're big and round. But they'll like this. I'll be bedding them down here soon. Water's not froze. It shouldn't be. Fuck, it's only she's coming right along. Temperature wise is -8 Celsius. Hey girls, you got an itch? Huh? Do you got an itch? If I go to scratch her, she'll jump and run, and so I'll just leave her be. Anywho, let's take a couple bucket loads out to the cows in the pasture. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty, what's going on out here? Ugh. They're liking the straw I put down for them, that's for sure. Happy cows. Well, let's just get on home and get another couple bucket loads. We'll fill up these bunks really good so we don't have to do it later on. And we'll talk to y'all later. Alrighty, well, that's these guys all fed up for the day. That's 4 bucket loads. It's a little bit more than enough for them. And if we're late and getting out here tomorrow because of ugly friggin' weather, it won't be the end of the world. They'll still have lots of feed. So with that, I am gonna let you guys go. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter one, not much going on. So yeah, that's the way it goes, right? Anyway, just cow feeding and getting ready for this storm. And thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you, Randy, for the phone call the other day. Fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch y'all later. Well, here we are. Anlin Welding, steel fab in Regina. I came here to talk to these guys, talk to Dan inside. And he's going to build basically bend the plate. It's going to be 1/4 inch plate for our firebox for in our water tank. So he's going to bend the plate for me and then give me all the extra pieces that get welded in on the ends and the top, so on and so forth. And I'll do the welding myself, but these guys will supply the steel for me. And I told them that I'll take all the extra home off of that 1/4 inch 4x8 foot sheet. So how long? I'm hoping it might only be a day or two, but we'll see what happens. These guys, I used to haul for these guys when I was trucking. They are friggin' busy. Like, it's 5-6 days a week with overtime, balls to the walls. Been going hard for the last 6-8 months like that, and no end in sight. At least another 8 months booked into the future, and still taking on more jobs. Lots of buildings getting built. So that's good. It's good to see a welding shop that is got a lot of work going on. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go. We will catch you all later. Have a good one.